Hey everybody, Brian,
Kim,
and Thomas
here with you. We're doing a quick video. It's really exciting for us. It's a big day. Thomas is going up for his very first flight lesson. So we're excited. We're going to try to film some of that. We'll see how much of it we actually get, and we'll bring you that. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy Thomas's first flight. So that's Mike Johnson you see there. He's with Chase Aviation, the local flight school at Jamestown Airport. Really cool guy. He's a 2015 graduate of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University down in Daytona, just like Kim and I both. He's a little bit younger though. He also a cool guy. He also wrote a book about the history of the Jamestown Airport that I bought here at a local grocery store, and it was a really good read. Had some really cool history stuff I didn't know. Like the predecessor airports that were not at the same location but still in Jamestown. So it was a really good read. So if you're interested in learning more about that, pick up his book. They sell it locally here in a lot of different places. So Thomas is getting buckled in, doing a quick pre-flight, and let's go fly.
how are you?
I'm good. It's just my entire future likelihood of getting into a nice retirement home is riding on this.
Okay, so I'm going to prime the engine, and again, when we do an actual, like, once you start doing this, this will be one of the first things you're doing is starting the engine, but I'm just going to do it for you today. So I'm priming it, just like you prime like a lawnmower or something. Key, just like in a car. Be on the brakes. The top of the pedals are the brakes. You see when I push that top part, they go in?
Yep.
Okay, mixture's rich, that's the fuel. Clear!
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, great. We got the weather while all this boots up here.
Airport. Automated weather observation. 2046.
Got
Zulu.
our beacon on.
Wind 220 at 12.
Our
Peak
flaps
gusts 22. Visibility 10.
gust 22.
Sky condition broken 6000. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 18 Celsius. Altimeter 2970. Remarks. Density altitude 3,900.
Jamestown traffic, Skyhawk 4274, come back, taxi to runway 13 via Delta, Jamestown. Hey, there's your mom. Okay, so when we get back, I'm gonna view taxi, but just to show you what I'm doing now is, so obviously we don't steer with this, we steer with our feet, as you know. So if I want to go right, like I want to make a right up here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push a little bit on the right. I'm going to tap the right brake just a little bit, just to help me come around.
152 Bravo Juliet on the go 13 Jamestown.
Kind of use just different brake pressure to help you stay on that line. Now in flight sim, you probably know what all this stuff does, right?
Yes.
Okay, so takeoffs can be probably exactly the same as you do it in flight sim. Mixture's rich. We're going to go throttle full forward at 60 miles an hour. The one thing weird about this airplane is the miles an hour, not in knots.
I noticed that.
So yeah, it's now knots will show up inside this little window here, but so whenever I talk speeds in this airplane, I'm talking miles an hour. In other airplanes, usually I'm talking knots, but this airplane, it's slightly off. So just be prepared for that. We'll taxi down here. We're gonna do, and then we'll do our run up. Any questions? I think so far.
Nope.
Okay, and again, don't be afraid to ask questions. I still ask a lot of questions every day, so. So I'm taxiing just with a stick like that, just to try to help because there's a lot of wind.
Traffic, 5922 Echo, 2 miles south of the field. With a plane on entering a left downwind for runway 13, I'll follow the Bravo Juliet.
Jamestown traffic, Cessna 152, Bravo Juliet, turning left downwind, runway 13, Jamestown.
Hey Mike, is that you up there?
I'm in Bravo Juliet.
How bumpy is it at pattern altitude?
Pattern altitude's okay. Coming down on the short final, there's a challenge.
Awesome. Okay, that works out perfectly then. Thanks. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is that it's just a low level thing. Once we get higher, okay, I'm gonna open my door to get the air conditioning on. Get hot. So there's no window. You have a window. I don't. So I've opened my whole door. It's a little ghetto, but it works.
That's how we have to do it in the Series
Yep.
2.
Okay, normally we want to do a run up into the wind. We don't have too much room here to do it into the wind, so we're going to do it this way. So just like on the big boys, we're going to use our checklist. So brakes I'm just going to hold them. Fuel is on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls, boom, we're checked on the ground ball, check it again. One goes up, one goes down, one goes up, one goes down. Elevator works, rudder's working. The instruments, we have that set. That looks correct to me. That looks good, everything looks like it should be. Okay, we're going to bring it up to primer is in the lock, so we want to make sure that's not going to pop out. It isn't. I'm going to go mixture rich, and I'm going to go stick back and up to 1700 RPM. There's our RPM gauge.
Jamestown traffic, Cessna 152, Bravo Juliet, turning left downwind for 13, Jamestown.
Left mag, back to
Bravo
both.
Juliet on left base 13.
Right mag, back to both. Repeat. There we go. Okay. Oil pressure, oil temperature are good. Idle check when we bring it to idle. Make sure it doesn't quit.
Re-entering the left downwind for 13, Jamestown.
Okay, now we need to figure out where they are. Yeah, Bravo Juliet, where you at?
Just getting ready to turn final.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
It'll be a low pass only.
Okay, so I'm going to have you do this takeoff with me, okay? You ready? So what you're going to do is you're going to slowly advance this throttle. We're going to keep it straight with the rudder. Okay, we're going to try to keep it right down that center line, but we don't want to use any brake. So we'll put heels to the floor and just push with the ball of your feet on the middle of the pedal. There he is. You can come in there. At 4274 Quebec departing runway 13. Got Bravo Juliet in sight, Jamestown. Okay, so we're gonna get going here. Okay, doors latched.
152 Bravo Juliet,
Doors
on the
latched.
13 will be in the pass.
Okay, got your seatbelt on.
Yep.
Okay, so feet on the pedals with me. One hand on the stick. One hand on the throttle. I'm gonna have you do the throttle, okay?
Traffic, Pico Echo, left base for 13, full stop, Jamestown.
Okay, I want you to slowly advance that throttle all the way in. Good job, just kind of hold it. Keep your hand on it. Sometimes it'll shake itself off. We're looking for 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour, I want you to pull it off. Woohoo! Pull it off. Look at that wind. You can tell which way the wind's coming from.
Yep.
Good job. Nice takeoff. Once we get a tiny bit higher, I'm going to have you turn out towards Chautauqua Lake. Right about now is fine. We can turn out towards Chautauqua Lake.
Traffic, Pico Echo on final for 13,
Beautiful.
full stop, Jamestown.
Okay, so you know how to read that. We'll climb up to 3,500.
2 Bravo Juliet, turning left crosswind for 13, Jamestown.
Hi, Jamestown traffic. Skyhawk 4274 Quebec. We're going to be departing out over the lake to the west. Jamestown climbing to 3,500.
Jamestown traffic, Cessna 152, Bravo
So
Juliet.
when you're obviously when you're turning a little bit, you're using a little bit of pedal, little bit of stick. When you get up to 35, push the nose over, and then we'll take a little power out. They're kind of a cruise setting. Good job. Okay, 3,300 for 3,500. There you go. Okay, we'll take a little bit of power out just to try to level off here. Still kind of bumpy up here, but not bad. And bring it back to a little bit more. Okay, give me some turns and let's just have some fun. Take me wherever you want to go.
I have no idea where I am.
Okay, lake's right here.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to the right, you'll see the lake. Oh, we'll put some nose down trim in for you here. So here's the trim.
Yep.
Yes, we're right over the city of Jamestown right now.
Okay.
Jamestown traffic, Cessna 152, Bravo Juliet, turning left base.
I'll just take a tiny bit more out. That way we're not climbing like crazy. And I'm going to lean it a little bit. So you go to Southwestern then, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, there's Southwestern. You guys got a new football field, I see. They just like put a whole new logo on it or something a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was flying over and they were doing a bunch of construction on it.
Oh.
Jamestown traffic, Cessna 152, Bravo Juliet, turning final, runway 13, Jamestown.
I went to Southwestern back in the day. A long time ago, though. So what grade are you in?
Going to 8th.
Going to 8th. Okay, so you're in the middle school. I always used to love the overpass for some reason. I always thought that was the coolest thing.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know why. I'm a dork like that, I guess. Oh yeah, so there's I don't know if you can see, but there's Southwestern. There's Wegmans.
Yep.
There's the mall. Right near Southwestern, actually. I'll get on your side then. Okay, see Hunt Road there? That just kind of is going this way?
Yep.
Just follow Hunt Road. Okay, well show me around, Tommy. You're the PIC. I'm scooching my seat back. Stretching out my legs. So how does this compare to Flight Sim? I'm just curious.
This is way more realistic.
I'd hope so, yeah. I don't know. Have you seen some of the new software?
Yeah, I use X-Plane
Jamestown
and
traffic,
Microsoft.
Cessna 152, Bravo Juliet, turning left downwind, runway 13, Jamestown.
Yeah, I only ever have had Max, so I only could do X-Plane ever. So I never got to experience all the Microsoft Flight Sim fun.
Yeah, I just got into X-Plane. I was a big Microsoft user.
How's the new one? The 2021 or whatever they call it?
The graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
Not all the buttons in all the planes work.
Okay. All the buttons in this plane don't work either, so like this doesn't do anything. That's for an old Loran that used to be in here, you know. So there's some buttons that don't work in here too. But this view never gets old of the lake. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, cruise. Go wherever you want. That's part of the fun of flying is you can go anywhere you want. So.
I want to check out the bridge.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, we'll do this for your mom here. Wow. We won't go underneath the bridge though.
I did that in a fighter jet in my.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of room under there. You could do it.
Yeah. About crashed it while doing it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I feel like this is a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. I mean,
Cessna 152,
I figured it out, so it can't be that hard.
Final, runway 13, Jamestown.
Yeah, but feel free to do whatever you want over the bridge.
I've gotten drone pictures of it. That's.
Yeah. A little higher than a drone, but you know, it's. Oh, good job. Yeah, it's a nice looking, it's a sharp looking bridge. Yep.
They let me hop on the ferry while doing the drone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the little ferry.
Been doing the Sporty's pilot training.
How's that going?
Pretty good.
How far are you through the course?
I'm on, I don't know, the second session. I'm probably like 30 videos in.
Okay, so what are they talking about? Like what's
I think the last video I did, it was just like all the forces that act on the aircraft.
Nice. The four forces. You got weight, you got lift, you got thrust, you got drag. You know, all those fun ones.
Yep.
They don't talk about money, but that is one.
Yeah, they should talk about that.
Right. How insanely expensive these things are to operate and maintain, but they're fun. That's the problem.
That's the airport right there.
Yep, that's the airport right there. Actually, it's actually not too bad up here. Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Over, this is nice. So yeah, so the first lesson I always I want the person just to fly around, just have fun, just get used to how the thing works. I try not to talk too much because I kind of want to see you kind of slowly figure it out. And then if you got problems, I'll chime in here and there. But for the most part, I just want. I find people do best when I just kind of let them figure it out versus me yapping too much. So.
The runway looks totally different.
Yep. Yeah, well, we're missing the markings on 7 and 25 there, but
Yeah.
we're looking towards 7. And, yeah. You've landed on that runway probably as much as I have in flight sims.
I actually don't fly to Jamestown. I'm always doing the hubs.
Okay. Going someplace a little more exotic than Jamestown. I gotcha.
Yeah. Go to Charlotte a lot.
Okay.
They did get the Southwestern football field right in flight sim.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. What do you mean by right? Like they got it like it's in the right spot? You mean an angled
they
right?
Got the colors.
Oh,
got,
wow.
Yeah. They got the colors, the same size. All the buildings are there.
That's wild.
I was really shocked. I wasn't expecting them to
Yeah,
put as much detail.
Well, it's always kind of been a, kind of a weak point of it was like all the building, it's the same building over and over,
Yeah. They didn't do good with the houses. They did good with all the bigger buildings.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so yeah, just keep giving me some turns, fly around. We'll try some different things. You could descend, climb, whatever you want to do. I'm just watching.
Okay.
So just like you're in flight sim now, just don't fly under the bridge because we might get in some trouble. Job. Yeah. So when you turn there, just give it. Make sure you try to keep that ball as coordinated as you can. Sometimes you can't, depending on what maneuver you're doing. But
yep. I feel like in flight sim, whenever you turn the yoke, you have to turn it so much further than you do in here.
Yeah, there's not much to make it turn on you.
Like there's a lot of dead space.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say that, like in flight, in flight sim, you really have to tell it what's gonna do. Here, I mean, just move it a little bit. You're moving that aileron a little bit. It's gonna start,
yeah.
and the plane wants to, with the overbanking tendency, it wants to continue that turn once you start putting it into it. So. So that's how I kind of structure these first lessons, and then after that we come back up and we just work on straight and level, and I'll have you pick a point in the horizon, just fly right towards that point and maintain your altitude.
Yep.
Then we get into stalls, slow flight, and steep turns. So we'll do some of those, and then it's landings. I jump right into it because it's honestly once you can handle straight and level and you're good in slow flight, go with stalls. Land. It's time to learn how to land, and just start working on those. And it's a good it's a good 4 or 5 lessons of just nothing but landings for like an hour and a half, and it's but there comes a point where it clicks and you have it and you have it down pat. You'll probably get you'll probably land it today, but
the first time I've seen these two.
Yeah, so this is a VOR nav head. So this talks to the GPS here. So if I put something in here, let's say I wanted to. You like going to Charlotte, so we'll go to Charlotte. Oh, if I can spell that I see. Oh, come on. L-T. I don't know if you ever used one of these 430s on flight sim before.
Maybe.
Okay. Boom. Okay. And I'll put it on this page. Okay, we are 419 nautical miles from Charlotte. It'll take us 5 hours and 20 minutes to get there. I don't know if we have enough fuel for that, but we could just follow that needle, and what you'll see is because we're so close to our track right now, it's going to be centered. But as we slowly fly away from it, that needle, see how that needle's starting to drift off to the right? So it wants us to go to the right.
Oh.
I'll zoom in.
Buffalo Airport, November 132, Kilo Quebec, turning downwind.
And so like there's a track behind us. So it's like, hey, turn right.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go there? This just talks to nav 2 here, which is a VOR. I don't know if you're familiar with VORs at all.
Yep.
So if I wanted to go to the VOR, I'd center it with the 2 indication here. No, be good. Okay, so that's 055. So if we turn to it, actually exactly this heading, we'll hit the VOR. The VOR is about 6 miles this way, out towards Kennedy. And we get into those when it comes time for cross-country practice and stuff like that. I in the beginning, I don't even honestly really even talk about those. And my main focus is just getting you to control the airplane. I don't want your head buried in the cockpit. I want you looking outside, just seeing how the airplane flies, and learning how to land. Okay, well, anywhere else you want to show me, let's go. Got some time?
Okay, where's the radio button?
Oh, so your button is right here.
Oh, okay.
So you're welcome to make a radio call if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah, how about, let's do it. So let's say, so you're going to say Jamestown traffic, 427 for Quebec, 3,200 over the city of Jamestown.
I don't know that I'm ready for that.
Okay. Well, I'll have you do it when we come into land, okay? It'll be a shorter one.
Yeah.
So like here's what I have you say. I'd say Jamestown traffic, 4274 Quebec, 3,200 feet over the city of Jamestown. Jamestown traffic. And I'm just letting people know where we are and we're maneuvering. And
Yep. I've been doing VATSIM on Flight Sim.
oh, how's that?
Okay.
Okay.
Not every air traffic control, you know, all the towers aren't open, but
Right.
you choose your airport basically, whatever was open.
Okay. So, well, we still got a camera on your back. Let's go fly over the water. You get some cool shots. We'll get as low as we can, and we'll fly over the water. That'll look really cool on that tail cam.
Yep.
Okay, so the lake is at 1,300. So we need to be 500 feet over the water. Okay, so we can get down to let's just go like 2,300. That's low enough where we're not going to get in trouble, and we'll be about 1,000 feet off the ground. That way, no one can complain. I'll just have you fly right up the lake. That'll look really cool on your camera. Especially flying right over the bridge with it, that'll look pretty sweet.
That'd be cool.
Are you gonna make a little montage of this, or?
Maybe.
Did you edit the Top Gun thing?
No, that was my dad.
Oh, it was really good. You did a really good job with that. That was really neat.
I did the advertisement that I did.
Yeah, well that was awesome too, by the way. Again, I love your photos are amazing. They're very clear and just wow, very very professional.
Thank you.
So you do a lot of plane spotting. So like, where's your favorite spot to go?
At Buffalo, Mercy Flight. Go
Okay.
to Mercy Flight. It's so close to the runway.
Yep.
I can't even use the lens that I have for like far away photos.
Oh, wow, because you're that close. So which runway is that near?
That's 2-3.
2-3, yeah. I should know that, but I don't. And I'm going to have you start coming towards the airport. I'm listening to the weather. Let's see what kind of winds we got.
Remarks, Jamestown, Chautauqua County Airport. Automated weather observation. 2130 Zulu. Wind 220 at 12. Peak gusts 22.
That's fine. Okay, it's going to be like riding the bull. Wind's going to be pushing us all around. But we'll do it together. It'll be fun. Coming up here, it's probably tough for you to see from your angle, but that's Dart Airport. I don't know if you ever have driven by that up here or flown into it. Yeah, it's up in Mayville. They do a lot of glider flying.
Oh, maybe.
Left downwind, runway 13, Jamestown.
I might have.
Don't see anyone out there today, though. Yeah, so there's all the hangars.
Oh,
if you're ever driving up in Mayville and you go on 430 coming around, you'll see it.
Yeah, I've been there.
I think the wind's pushing us. Okay, let's climb up a little bit. We'll get out of the bump of stuff. Okay, so we can start a little descent now. He'll be out of our way. And you can take a little power out. That'll help you come down. There you go. Okay, so I want you to say Jamestown traffic 4274 Quebec, entering an upwind for 13 Jamestown. There's your button right there. Yep.
Jamestown traffic's November 427 Quebec, entering an upwind for Jamestown traffic.
Close enough.
That was Thomas.
Runway 13, we have the landing traffic in sight, Jamestown.
Wow.
You know, what we're going to watch out for is we're going to make sure that they're not doing a touch and go. Because if they're doing touch and go, then we're going to have to divert towards the city of Jamestown there. But
Yep.
if they're doing full stop, they'll be out of our way. So just keep an eye on them. Okay, so once we get over here, we'll turn a left crosswind, and we can take a little bit more power out. Let's start getting down. Get down to 27.
Jamestown traffic, 67 Lena, clear runway 13, Jamestown.
You can go mixture rich right now too.
Oh.
Yep, all the way in. Okay, so gas, we're on both. Undercarriage, the gear is down and welded. Mixture, full forward. Prop, we don't have a prop lever, otherwise we put that all the way in. Seatbelts are on, switches are on, so we do a GUMPS check. Have you ever heard of GUMPS? Just a little acronym, mainly to not let you mainly to remember you to put the gear down if you're flying in a plane that's complex. But
Yep.
Okay, let's turn crosswind here. Yeah, Jamestown traffic. 74 Quebec, crosswind 13, Jamestown. Okay, he's gonna wait for us to turn downwind, so you can start turning downwind now. How about you make a call? Jamestown traffic, 4274 Quebec, downwind 13, Jamestown.
What?
Jamestown traffic, okay.
Okay.
Who you are. We're downwind for 13, then Jamestown at the end. Okay? Try it.
Jamestown traffic, 4274 Quebec, downwind for 13, Jamestown.
Perfect. Awesome. Great job. That's it. So what we're saying Jamestown first to get everybody's attention. We're saying who we are,
Where we are, and what we're gonna do. Darn it. Our audio dropped offline. Actually, the whole camera died, so the audio track is gone. But we did pretty good, and we're finishing up here, so it's all good. So obviously, as a parent, I'm extremely proud. Kim is as well, of Thomas for going up on this first flight. He's been doing this for a little while. He's been up with us a bunch in the Cirrus, so he's used to getting in the air and feeling the heat and the turbulence and all those things. But that's why we didn't want to go with him. We wanted him to just have this experience with the flight instructor, Mike himself, for just did not have that parental influence. So it was a big deal for us. We were, of course, somewhat nervous and chasing him around the airport, seeing if we could get him. And we did get him on audio there for a little bit. So big thanks to Mike Johnson again, Majestic Aviation, the flight school that let us do this, and just for being a part of our lives. And it was a big day for us. So hope everyone enjoyed watching it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.